from a black woman's perspective.
By the way, I have bragging rights. Pen Graham follows me on Twitter.
One of my favorite actresses. The only thing common between Pam and me is our sunshine, nothing else. But the point I'm trying to make is that look at the adaptations that these guys have done. Look at Ramu. Ram Gopal Varma will always send you back to The Godfather. Godfather is one of the best books ever written. Mario Puzo wrote, adapted the book, won an Oscar award. Then realized that before his bluff was called, he should learn how to write a screenplay. So he started reading how to write screenplays, 3-act structures. Every book he picked up, on the second page they said, please read The Godfather, it's the greatest script ever written. So we know, as an audience, as a reader, you know more than what authors know. And just to sum it up, Murtaza was asking that how much does one person think? A writer is always thinking. डर लगा रहता है. इससे पहले वाले panel में there was a fascinating discussion where Coral was saying that does Instagram sell your books? So the idea for a writer is that I should sell my books, not for money. This is no disrespect for publishers here at a book fair. Writers do not make any money from publishing. They make money elsewhere. Having given that disclaimer, if we don't sell books, we don't get an opportunity to write. So there is this thought at the back of your mind that are you good enough? Is this good enough? Is this interesting enough? Will people like it? Will people identify with the character? So this thought is always there. But trust me, there comes a point in every writer's writing where you forget all these things and something magical happens there. That is what happens when you're reading a book. That is what happens when you're writing a book. So I think these ideas, I sincerely believe that writing is as much as a science as it is an art. She was talking about COVID. In the early days of blogging, early 2005-06, I used to blog voraciously. My blog was about 1,000 words a day on cinema. And I wrote that for almost 7-8 years. It was great fun, it was a great exercise. So today, any old school journalist, if you ask them to belt out 1,500 words, 2,000 words, no problem. So there is a science to it, and at the point where you can't differentiate between the art and the science, that is where everybody is trying to hit that. If you play golf or tennis, that's the sweet spot.
Beautifully put. In fact, I've always heard of this term, lost in translation. Sometimes a lot get lost in adaptation also, Puneet. So I want to come to that. While you are adapting or you're planning to adapt, there's always this fear that will this adaptation will actually be able to capture the essence, of what I'm trying to write. My characters, will they get the justice? And then there is this debate, or there is this dilemma. Should I go for a movie? Should I go for a series? Because, series gives me greater bandwidth. It gives me a bigger